Hello, this is Silvia Pavoni, investment editor at the bank, and I'm here with Ricardo Marino, president of Felaban, just towards the end of the first day of meetings here at the conference. Now, Ricardo, what are your thoughts about this first day? Do you think the meetings were well, and what are your expectations about the banking systems in Latin America for the next year?
I think that for the first day we had a very intense day here of meetings. For us in Felaban, we had our Comité Directivo, the directors meeting here the whole afternoon, discussing the plans for 2009 and 2010, focusing on 5 priorities. The regulatory framework, the second one is funding and liquidity, 2 very important variables nowadays. 3, sharing best practice of credit risk. 4th, image of the banking system as a whole. And the 5th one, but also discussing the ways to increase confidence after this post-crisis environment. And Latin America just survived this test of fire after surviving the most strong effects that we saw in the center of the system that didn't reach the periphery, that in the past was used to be causing the crisis in the world. And now we're part of the solution and not part of the problem. We can really help share our experiences from past crises in the center of the system here, because we survived having very good supervisory system, regulatory framework, more conservative and prudent than in developed world, and having very tough and prudent risk management tools, as well as having well-capitalized banks and liquid banks. So therefore, I think Latin America is a very special position to get out of this crisis. It was the first one to get out of the crisis as a region, and the last one to be contaminated. Sure that nobody is immune in this global environment, but we are in a unique, privileged position to contribute for the recovery and the stabilization of the economies in the region.
Well, that's great, and surely this might also attract a lot of interest, and I'm sure it has already done so, attract a lot of interest from international investors and international banks that want to get a share of the Latin American banking system. Have you seen a lot of some talks going on in this sense? Do you see many international banks also trying to access these markets, either by setting up individual branches or just by trying to acquire existing local banks?
Yes, indeed. Actually, if you see for the diversity of participants here at this 43rd Annual Assembly, we see more than 1,400 bankers from all the latitudes in the world, almost 50 countries. That shows the interest of different banking systems to do business with Latin America. For the first time in the last 43 years, we have 3 banks of China which shows are eager to participate in the round tables and to invest, intermediate, even open branches in Latin America. You see Bank of China, Agricultural Bank of China, and China Construction Bank here for the first time. Also see people, banks from India, even Russia, to try to invest and have their own offices in the region, because Latin America is becoming a more protagonist region in the world. You see 3 of those Latin American countries are part of G20 now: Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. Therefore, it's gaining more muscles in order to participate. That comes with more responsibility as well. Therefore, it attracts more attention and interest from other financial institutions in the world.
That's great. Thank you very much for your comments, and let's see how the next days will go. Thank you.